Imagine a day like any other. The year is 2025. People go about their routines, children laugh, birds sing, life thrives. Then without a sound, without a warning, the unthinkable happens. The sun simply vanishes. Across the globe, day turns instantly to night. Birds fall silent, confused by the sudden darkness. The air, moments ago warmed by the sun, begins to chill. A collective gasp rises from humanity as we stare, disbelieving, at the empty sky where our star once shone. This isn't a mere eclipse, this is something far more profound. This is the end of the sun, and with it, the beginning of a terrifying new chapter for Earth. We often take the sun for granted, a blazing fixture in our sky that rises and sets with such regularity, it almost fades into the background of our daily lives. We wake up to its light, plan our days around its presence, and rarely stop to think about the incredible force it truly is. The sun is not just a distant ball of fire, it is the very heart of our solar system, a cosmic engine that has shaped the destiny of our planet for billions of years. Yet we rarely consider its profound importance. Every sunrise marks the beginning of new possibilities, and every sunset closes another chapter in the ongoing story of life on Earth. The sun's rays touch every corner of our world, connecting us all in ways we often overlook. Its light inspires art, culture, and even our sense of time itself. The sun is more than just a source of light and warmth, it is the very foundation of our existence. Without its energy, our planet would be nothing more than a cold, lifeless rock drifting through space. The sun's warmth makes Earth habitable, allowing water to flow, winds to blow, and life to flourish in countless forms. Life on Earth, from the smallest bacterium hidden in a droplet of water to the largest whale gliding through the ocean, depends on the sun's energy. Every living thing, whether it crawls, swims, flies, or grows, is part of a vast web of life powered by the sun. Even the tiniest microorganisms rely on its warmth and light to survive and multiply. Plants use its light to photosynthesize, creating the oxygen we breathe and the food we eat. This miraculous process forms the base of the food chain, supporting animals, humans, and entire ecosystems. Every meal we enjoy, every breath we take, is a direct gift from the sun, passed through the green leaves of plants and the grains in our fields. The sun drives our weather patterns, dictates our seasons, and powers the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. Its energy stirs the atmosphere, creating winds, clouds, and rain. The changing angle of sunlight throughout the year brings the rhythm of the seasons, guiding migrations, blooming flowers, and harvests. Without the sun's steady influence, Earth's climate would be chaotic and unpredictable. Its immense gravity holds Earth in orbit, preventing us from hurtling off into the cold void of space. The sun's gravitational pull keeps all the planets, moons, and countless asteroids in their cosmic dance, maintaining the harmony of our solar system. It is the anchor that keeps our world safe and stable, allowing life to thrive. Without the sun, our world would be a barren, frozen wasteland, devoid of life and shrouded in eternal darkness. The oceans would freeze solid, the air would grow still and cold, and every living thing would vanish. The sun is not just a star in our sky, it is our lifeline, the giver of all life, and the silent guardian of our fragile blue planet. The death of the sun wouldn't be felt immediately. Light travels at a finite speed, and it takes approximately 8 minutes for sunlight to reach Earth. For 8 agonizing minutes after the sun's disappearance, we would remain blissfully unaware of our impending doom. During this brief grace period, the last rays of sunlight would continue to bathe our planet, illuminating our world as if nothing had changed. But then, like a cosmic light switch being flipped, darkness would engulf us. The sudden absence of sunlight would be disorienting, plunging the world into a state of shock and confusion. Yet, this would only be the beginning of a cascade of catastrophic consequences. With the sun gone, Earth's primary source of heat would vanish. Temperatures would plummet rapidly, sending our planet into a perpetual deep freeze. Within days, temperatures would fall below freezing across the globe. Plants deprived of sunlight would wither and die, halting photosynthesis and suffocating the atmosphere. The oceans, once teeming with life, would begin to freeze, encasing the planet in a layer of ice. Within weeks, Earth would become a frozen wasteland, a stark and unforgiving testament to the sun's absence. The cold wouldn't be our only enemy. The very air we breathe would begin to thin as the atmosphere, no longer held in place by the sun's gravity, would slowly dissipate into space. Imagine waking up one morning to a world plunged into utter darkness. The sudden disappearance of the sun would trigger, global panic and chaos. Within minutes, confusion would sweep across every continent as people realize that daylight is gone, replaced by an endless, chilling night. News outlets would scramble to explain the unexplainable, but fear would spread faster than information. Social media would explode with rumors and desperate pleas for answers, amplifying the sense of dread. The world as we know it would be turned upside down in an instant, and the first instinct for many would be to seek safety. But where do you run when the sun itself has vanished? Governments would collapse as societies crumble in the face of this existential threat. Leaders would struggle to maintain order, but the sheer scale of the crisis would overwhelm even the most prepared nations. Emergency meetings would be called, but with no clear solution, panic would quickly give way to chaos. In some places, riots would erupt as people demand answers and resources. The very institutions meant to protect us would falter, unable to cope with the magnitude of the disaster. Trust in authority would erode, and the world would teeter on the brink of anarchy. Desperate attempts to maintain order would be, honestly, overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the disaster. Military and emergency services would be deployed to restore calm, but their resources would be stretched thin. Streets would fill with frightened citizens, and law enforcement would struggle to keep peace as desperation grows. Hospitals would be inundated with injuries and illnesses, while power grids begin to fail under the strain. The darkness would breed uncertainty, and fear would become the dominant force driving human behavior. As temperatures plummet without the sun's warmth, people would huddle together for warmth, burning anything they could find to stave off the relentless cold. Families would gather in candlelit rooms, sharing stories and clinging to hope. Makeshift camps would spring up in city streets with fires burning debris just to keep the freezing air at bay. The struggle for warmth would become a matter of survival, and communities would band together, sharing what little they have left. Food and water would become scarce, leading to widespread famine and dehydration. Supply chains would break down almost immediately, leaving grocery store shelves empty and people desperate for basic necessities. Long lines would form for dwindling water rations, and neighbors would be forced to share whatever supplies they could find. The struggle for survival would intensify as resources run out, and hunger would become a daily reality for millions. The fabric of civilization so carefully woven over millennia would unravel in a matter of days. Infrastructure would begin to fail, power plants would shut down, communication networks would go silent, and transportation would grind to a halt. Looting and violence would become common as people fight for whatever remains. The once bustling cities would turn into ghost towns, littered with debris and echoes of a world that once thrived under the sun's light. Yet, even in the darkest times, humanity's ingenuity and resilience would be put to the ultimate test. Engineers and scientists would work around the clock, searching for emergency solutions, perhaps building underground shelters or developing new ways to generate heat and light. Communities would come together, pooling their knowledge and resources to survive. The human spirit, tested by adversity, would shine brighter than ever, even in a world without sunlight. Could we, faced with such overwhelming odds, find a way to survive in a world without a sun? Would we adapt, innovate, and endure, or would the darkness consume us? The answer lies in our collective will to survive and in the hope that even in the absence of light, humanity can find a way forward. The consequences of the sun's disappearance wouldn't be limited to Earth. Our entire solar system would be thrown into disarray. The sun's gravity holds the planets in their orbits, keeping them from colliding and maintaining the delicate balance of our cosmic neighborhood. Without the sun's gravitational anchor, the planets would fly off into the vast emptiness of space like spinning tops on a table suddenly tilted upright. Their paths would be unpredictable, potentially sending them on collision courses with each other, or flinging them out of our solar system entirely. Our once orderly solar system would become a chaotic and dangerous place, a cosmic billiards game with planets as the scattered balls. The question of human survival in a sunless world is a daunting one. The challenges would be immense but not insurmountable. Our best hope would lie in harnessing alternative sources of energy. Geothermal energy, derived from the Earth's internal heat, could provide a sustainable source of power. Nuclear fusion, the process that powers the sun itself, could potentially be replicated on a smaller scale, offering a glimmer of hope in the darkness. Life would have to adapt to a subterranean existence, sheltering underground from the unforgiving conditions on the surface. Food production would rely on hydroponics and other artificial means, while closed-loop ecosystems would recycle air and water, creating a self-sustaining environment. While the sudden disappearance of our sun may seem like an impossible scenario, it's a stark reminder of the vastness and power of the universe we inhabit. Stars, like our sun, have lifespans. They are born, they shine, and eventually, they die. Throughout the cosmos, stars are constantly dying, some quietly fading away, others erupting in spectacular supernovae. These events, while catastrophic on a planetary scale, are but fleeting moments in the grand scheme of the universe. Our existence on this planet is both fragile and precious, a delicate balance of conditions that could be upset in an instant. The hypothetical disappearance of the sun serves as a powerful reminder to cherish the life we have on this planet. It's easy to take for granted the warmth of sunlight on our skin, the gentle glow that wakes us each morning, and the vibrant colors that fill our world. But imagining a world without the sun forces us to pause and reflect on just how precious and fragile our existence truly is. The sun is not just a distant star in the sky, it is the very heart of our solar system, the force that sustains all life on Earth. Its energy powers the winds, the oceans, and the cycles of nature that have shaped our planet for billions of years. Without it, the delicate balance that makes life possible would vanish in an instant. This thought experiment underscores the importance of understanding our place in the universe. We are part of a vast cosmic tapestry, connected to the stars and galaxies that stretch far beyond our imagination. By looking up at the night sky, we are reminded of both our insignificance and our incredible fortune to be alive on this tiny blue world. Let this idea inspire you to learn more about the cosmos, to seek out knowledge about the forces that shape our universe, and to marvel at the mysteries that remain unsolved. The night sky is a window into the past, a reminder of the countless generations who have gazed upward in wonder and curiosity. Take a moment to appreciate the wonders of the night sky, the swirling galaxies, the shimmering stars, and the vast stretches of space that invite us to dream. Each point of light is a story waiting to be discovered, a testament to the beauty and complexity of the universe we call home. In contemplating the vastness of space, we gain a deeper appreciation for the fragility and beauty of our own pale blue dot. Our planet is a rare oasis in the darkness, a place where life has flourished against all odds. It is our responsibility to protect and cherish this gift, not just for ourselves, but for future generations. Let us never take our sun for granted. It is the giver of life, the anchor of our world, and the source of endless wonder. Every sunrise is a new beginning, a chance to reflect on our place in the universe, and to celebrate the miracle of existence. The sunlight that streams through our windows, nourishes our crops, and paints our landscapes with color is a daily reminder of the sun's generosity. It connects us to every living thing, weaving together the web of life that makes our planet unique. As Earth orbits the sun, we are carried on a cosmic journey through space and time. The sun's gravity holds our solar system together, guiding the planets in their eternal dance and shaping the environment that allows us to thrive. So let us marvel at the intricate workings of our universe and remember that the sun is not just a star, it is the heartbeat of our world, a source of inspiration and a symbol of the enduring connection between all living things.